beautiful peoples. As I told them before, I'm saying going live, I'm saying hello, and then we'll do stuff.
What kind
Short
of stuff?
Uh, welcome to Saturday Shorts. If you have not been here before, this is a little bit different than a regular sprint, but you can use it as a regular sprint. On this one, I come up with a prompt that we use to do a short story. I normally come up with a world building and a character idea and a theme, but this time I was like, because my cast of lovely people with me are so diverse that I was like, I just can't wait to see the worlds and the things and the characters that they come up with. I was like, it's way more fun to just see. So, yes, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I'm going to finish fighting with my computer to find a timer, and then we will get started. So, to my left, right.
Not your right, left.
I mean, either way, you know what? I said it that way. It's not because I don't know my left from my right. It's because if you guys have ever been on a StreamYard thing,
it's opposite.
The right is still the left, and the left is still the right, because you have to do the opposite ways. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, where I'm looking at her, she's to my right, but when I point to her, she's to my left. She's my left, right.
There you go. That's how she justifies.
As long as it's not the up down. So I am Laura Nettles. I write lots of horror type of shenanigans. My collection, Tiny Shivers, is now with the formatter. So we shall see how that goes. It will come out in May. And yeah. Short stories, flash, drabbles are my jam. So 100 words, we're good.
Nice. Hello, friends. Yeah, that's Roy. He says hello. And I am Desiree M. Ortega. You can find me over on Coffee Reading Writing, where I post weekly videos on Wednesdays about my writing journey. I stream Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern, right by the Moon live streams. I am Desiree M. Ortega on social media, and I'm also now streaming occasionally on Twitch under twitch.tv/Desiree M. Ortega. So you guys can find me over there as well, getting all the words done, because I have to get a lot of words done in the next month. And yeah, that's me.
Oh, I'm author JC Carpenter. I do videos. I have books. I post things. That's all I got right now. As you read my headline,
I haven't had coffee.
I have not had coffee yet.
Oh no, that is a crime.
Oh, I too have not had coffee yet, but I don't drink coffee. But I did have tea.
Never had coffee.
Ever?
You do occasionally, Tiffany. You do occasionally drink coffee. I've seen you.
I do. I mean, not this month because I've given up
caffeine. Yeah,
caffeine for Lent. As well as I think because y'all, seriously, when I gave up the caffeine and I actually got some sleep, like my eyes stopped twitching in a matter of days.
Oh wow.
And it had been twitching for like a week. So I think I might have OD'd with the caffeine because I was doing the coffee because I was trying to get so much done. Or because I wasn't able to sleep, and so I was trying to stay awake during the days, was taking naps. So I may have to find decaf espresso. However, I don't know if that exists.
I think it was just the sleep you needed, because caffeine is great. Caffeine.
No, I don't think it was.
Well, not in excess amount.
Yeah, I think it was
I'm
too much
saying
caffeine for
even
her
my
body.
tea that had like a little bit of caffeine in the tea, that was bothering me too.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it was the caffeine more so. Well, I think it was a perfect storm of sleep, caffeine, and stress. It just was like, we will not let go. Yeah. So yes. you're on my channel, welcome all. I'm TLS Lifestyle on all the interwebs. I do have a Ko-fi page. I have a Kindle Vella called Confined Her, which is not a short story. And we have lots of different things going on. So I'm going to jump into the chat. Then we're going to talk about the prompt. And then we can get to doing the dang thing. I almost said get busy, but I was like that.
Laura really wants to play right now.
Hello, Victoria. How are you? And we got a Savion. What's up, Cookie King? Samantha. Hello. I have a messenger notification. Okay. Delira. Let me know how it's spelled, how it's said, because I'm not sure if I've seen your name before, but welcome and hey. Joanne is here. She always puts everybody's names on there. I'm so impressed with that. I'm like, that's a lot of spelling. We just had a conversation about me and spelling. Y'all don't want to know. Cool Gamers here. Hello. You are awesome because you always tell us we're awesome. We love you. Let's see. Just Eva. Hey, my friends. Awesome. So happy to see you stream today. Yay. Hello, beautiful people. Jennifer's here. Eva, 2.6K words in today so far.
Wow.
Yes, that is so cool. I need to be on your level because I'm still over here like, and that story does some stuff.
Same.
Exciting, Laura. Absolutely. Congrats, Laura. That's a huge accomplishment. It is. We're so excited. And I too, like Eva, will both buy your book and, or not Eva, Esther, will both buy your book and not read it.
I'll at least attempt to read it. I'll at least attempt to read it, Laura.
In the daytime.
I mean, I'll come through.
Yeah, in the daytime. In the daytime.
In the
Only
daytime.
But
She writes horror, friends. She writes horror. So we
I want to sleep. I want to sleep.
We get
And
scared.
literally, the only reason I'm saying I'll thumb through is because I'm thinking there might be graphics. And so I'm like,
There are graphics.
We got the final 2 illustrations today.
yeah. See,
Nice.
right
And you're
there.
happy with them?
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah.
I love it.
Octopus tentacles and crazy mirrors. That's all I'm saying.
Underground tunnels,
See?
But when you see it, you know
Paris
it's not real.
catacombs.
Yeah.
Literally shivers. Tiny one.
Oh, Laura, her tiny book. Or well, her book, Tiny Shiver. Don't know if it's a tiny book. I'm going to assume it's not. There we go. It is with the formatter. So that means it's coming in May. Woohoo. Ooh. Laura, I may buy 2 of your books. If it comes in May, I would take it to my family up in Colorado because one of my cousins loves horror. And we'll be up in like the cabin in the mountains. There is no better time to read a horror story. It may just make him giddy. Because he's the person who read like Frankenstein like this. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
That's how I watch scary movies. Like, no.
Don't go in the room.
No. Why are you going back in there?
If you want to figure out how to watch a horror movie without being traumatized, watch it first with no sound and then watch it with
Oh
sound.
God, no, that's more traumatizing.
No,
Yeah.
the jump scares.
Can you imagine seeing? No, that's more
That's true. You don't get those sound alerts for the jump scares. So it's like,
No,
Oh my
because
God.
sometimes the sound in the movie is what lets me know a scary part is coming and I need to turn away. I need sound.
that's awesome.
Oh, so far so good. Hoping to get all the words today. So ready for this cast of characters to get further along in things. Hanging out while I write. Is this the Fairyland story, or is this the series of
Ghost.
with the middle grades? Because I know there's a series that has like the different people.
The ghost
In
with
each
hats.
Yeah, that might be it. But then there's like the new one that she started with the Fairylands with, what was it? Pipley?
Pipley and Luke Ember.
Working on 3 different projects, isn't she?
Huh?
Is it 3 different projects now?
Oh,
She's got
goodness.
3 projects going. The new one that she just thought of, the ghost, the one with the ghost kids, and then there's a historical one that ties in with her mom.
Oh.
I
Ooh.
think. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
but-
Yay, Team No Caffeine. Hashtag Team No Caffeine.
Mhm.
Oh, it is Lent. Forgot about that. Don't feel bad,
How?
Sabian.
Wait,
I was
Sabian.
watching, honestly, don't feel bad. I was watching a talk show and somebody was talking about they just came from Ash Wednesday. And I was like, oh crap, that did happen. And I was like maybe 2-3 days behind. So don't feel bad.
But Savion is a preacher, so I'm just.
But he's in seminary school.
Well,
so he's not
seminary
required
school.
to be.
So it's like Lent.
But
It's
it
like-
also depends because Ash, like not everybody, a lot of people assume that only Catholics give
Yeah.
up something for Lent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But some other religions have also adopted it.
Yeah.
Or one year I actually didn't give up something. I actually added in something for Lent. But since it was like reading a chapter of the Bible every day, I didn't feel like God would mind.
I don't think.
You
No,
get struck
Cute.
down. So
God wants you.
That's what I said. And my aunt was like, really? I was like, I don't feel like he would mind. I added in a good thing. And she was like, stop talking.
Look at that precious puppers peeking.
Oh, Morgan, hello. Yeah, caffeine is great for some people and detrimental for others. And
Like
some
with
caffeine
everything.
does work. Like if I start to get a migraine, like a little bit of caffeine, like through the day, helps my migraine. But I have a friend, if she gets a migraine, she can eat a piece of chocolate and it throws it into like a full-blown ridiculous, like she's like throwing up migraine.
Oh, wow.
So like it just depends on the person. So yeah. Oh, it's a little puppy sighting.
Yay. Oh, so cute. Oh, big yawn.
He wants the things.
Look at the floppy
This is
ears.
where you keep them.
He's so freaking cute.
Team caffeine.
Mhm.
Oh, did you come from last night's stream and all the shit? Oh, last night was yes.
I'm one of those people that if I don't have caffeine
Dilara.
throughout the whole day, I will start getting a headache.
Delara.
Dilara. Okay, we will
Cool.
get that right for you. Welcome and welcome. Yes, good. Okay.
Oh, Loki is watching. Oh,
I'm giving up
Oh, he's like
self-discipline.
friend. Loki's like friend.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Timmy. You're welcome. Nice to meet you. What do you write? I'm glad to hear that. We got some more hellos. We got a Nia. Hello, Nia. Might have to log off in a few minutes since I need to get my hair done. We'll keep this on in the background. Awesome, girl. Do you get yourself together?
It's Saturday.
Nice to meet you too. I'm writing the 3rd draft of my first novel, which is a
that sounds like my kind of book. Wait,
psychological thriller.
I know. JC's like, what?
I know. We
I
do
just
love a
perked
little
up.
bit of psychology
just
here, a
perked
little
up so much.
murder,
like
a
wait.
little kidnapping, a little scary some stuff.
Lot of
We're all about it.
It's like-
Even that one
Love.
down there who writes romance. She likes a little something. I will also buy and not read. So there you go. But you know we're here for you. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
boo.
Hopefully he gets home soon.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Wait a minute, are you at the airport? I hope you're not sitting at the airport waiting for him now.
Oh, that would really not be fun.
I mean, as long as you brought a book with you to read.
Or something, yeah.
True. Well,
Oh,
she
that
got
sounds
us
so cool.
on.
Right. Korean contemporary romance. She has a book, Culinary Confessions. That's out if
Yes.
you'd like to check it out. Yes, we are all sorry his flight is even Roy is sorry his flight is delayed.
Yes. That's it. He's like, you need to do the thing. Do the
There it
thing.
is. Oh,
There you
Nia
go.
also will buy and narrate, but I'll let my
You're the
youngest
youngest kid over.
we are all here. I'm working on my middle grade fantasy story, or they to the fairy realm yet? No,
you go,
but
Roy.
the next scene they arrive, and it has a name.
Secret.
That's not the name, right? Is that the name?
Happy bud. Yeah.
Thank you. Currently working on my Bakery Rivals to Lovers novel, Project Sugar and Spice. Hello, La. How are you?
Hello.
I think that's
Please let me know if you need a beta reader down the line. I mean it. Oh, we may have a scary lover in the house. A little horror lover.
Ooh.
We got more highs. Oh, or they could be for the bakery.
Oh, that could be that.
I'm so
I think it's for the
excited.
bakery.
I know. I was like, beta reading? Okay.
I love that. I'll need a few beta readers in either May or June. Are you on Instagram or Twitter?
All the networking. I love it.
Joanne's got 282 words written in it. Y'all are making me feel like a slacker.
For real.
I reread some stories and outlined some projects for later in the year. Fairies, ghost stories,
So it's the
side
fairies.
eye.
She's working
It was
on,
meant to be their turn.
but she's working on
Oh,
Fairyland.
I have historical adult fiction
Yeah.
and an adult fantasy.
So
Okay.
it's 4.
I didn't think
That's
Eva
4.
wrote adult, but okay, interesting. I thought everything was middle grade or
I think Eva writes
Young
everything.
or Eva. How come I can't say people's names this morning?
Because it's Saturday.
It's
And
Saturday.
your brain isn't
It's,
meant to really think on the weekend.
we're night people. It's early-ish.
Oh, Victoria, I got invited to present a paper at this academic conference, which is cool. But now I have to write this paper. Sounds like a scam. That's what I'll be doing for you today.
Well,
I
congratulations.
mean, yeah, that happens.
That's awesome, Victoria.
But that is so exciting. I agree. That sounds cool. I hope it is. And it's
It's
not
not a scam, to clarify.
Yeah, not all denominations do
Yeah.
Lent or do Lent the same way. True.
Yeah.
Yeah. My church doesn't either, but I normally do something. So yeah. I've never done anything for Lent. Didn't even know what it was for a while. True statements. Like growing up, I didn't either. This is my first year doing it, and I'm really enjoying it. Awesome. I suffer for caffeine often. Margaret's here. Hey, all for a brief moment. Click the like button. Love to see you. Got some more yays for the caffeine. Oh, Roy. I grew up without Lent, but most of the extended family are Catholic. So yeah, we observe the holidays on the Jewish calendar mostly. Oh, interesting, Savion. I love a good Jewish holiday. I don't know how to cook any Jewish food, but I really want to learn how to make some of it for some of the holidays. What a cute doggy.
Yes.
Roy.
Everyone's
Roy. Loki is watching Roy.
That's so cute.
Eva's trying to put everybody's name in.
She's like, Laura, perfect. Note.
She is pulling everybody in. Oh, bye, Roy. Nice to see you on screen. He'll be back. You are all
Dot.
I was like, wait, where's the rest of it?
right
What are we?
about the fairy names. Oh, you are all about the fairy names, Eva.
Oh, okay.
Lately.
Got you.
There we go. Lately. It makes another. I know. I thought it was a name suggestion too.
Yeah.
Oh, Eva, you're so funny. Okay, I'm gonna zoom through the rest of these comments. Y'all don't tell me I'm going really fast or that I'm talking really fast or that I need to slow down or all the different things that you tell me when I go through the comments really fast because we got to get into the spreads. Okay. I think Loki wants you to buy Roy a treat. LOL. Give Roy a treat. Chant, give Roy a treat. Give Roy a treat. Oh no, that sucks. Hello, lovelies. Rachel. Hope you are having a fabulous day. Yes, victory. Here, Rachel. Roy, you're the goodest boy. I'm home. Flight not coming until 6, so I have time. Oh, okay, good. Hi, Joanne. I will read it, Laura. My goodness. Fantasy story question mark. No, LOL, not the name. Hey La, how's it going? Hi Joanne, it's good to see you. I'm doing all right. How about you? I gotta scroll down. Okay. Reading is in progress too. Doing pretty good. Just trying to revise this chapter based on my critique partner's feedback. You know, it would be easier if y'all did not keep leaving comments because I see them popping up on my TV.
He was encouraging it.
Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Okay, sorry. He writes everything. LOL. This won't scroll. My writer bucket list includes to rate something for every age category. I like all of them so much. Middle grade is just faster and lighter. Makes sense. I can't decide whether to make Xavier nice, competitive, or both in chapter 2. Probably I would say competitive if they're not already in their like love thing going on, because he could be competitively nice. Maybe, I don't know. Think about it. Maybe that's the thing. I'm really sorry, Nia. I know you're missing him, which is true. That's wonderful to hear. I hope your revisions go well. That's awesome. You're doing great. Thank you. Hey, thank you. I'm writing about Toni Morrison's short story. I have never in my world been able to say that name. And I know what it is. I remember it from school. Recitative, I think. Recitative, something like that, which is fantastic, and I recommend everyone read it. It really is a good book or good story. Like if you haven't read it, by all means, definitely recommend it. Black History Month or not, it's awesome. But Toni Morrison, so there you go. Oh, hi Eva, still working on first cup of hot brown morning potion, so brain isn't activated yet. I'm gonna assume that Rachel, see, I said your name, means coffee. The name comes from Persian. I'm Turkish. Very nice. I love that. It's a pretty name. How do you feel about a fairy borrowing?
As long as they don't straight up steal it.
I love speed run mode. Quick, add more.
I told you.
Yay. Are you on Instagram or Twitter so I can DM more details? We got a hi. I gotta scroll. Okay, hey, did I see you pop in? Sprint reminder, thank you. I didn't see me pop in either. You're fine. Another sprint tip. I don't know how to cook Jewish food either. I need any of that info if I just asked my pastor mentor, but plus we all observe together as a church. That is way cool because then everybody's cooking. We got some laughs for Rachel. I love the competitive nice option. Awesome. Competitive and nice is hot. I'd go with that. I see. Start a trend. Competitive and hot it is, or competitive and nice, not competitive and hot. Competitive and nice also equals hot. So it's competitive, nice, hot. This comment is just to waste 6 seconds of time.
Rachel.
I appreciate you. All right. Did not. Y'all are cool. Y'all are really, really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
He does give a comment that doesn't get him into Lydia's good books, though. So there you go. Recitative. Apparently, it's a musical term. Now, I'm not sure I knew that. I don't know if we discussed that when I was in school. So that's really cool. He's a mess of a character. So is Lydia, though. Well, of course, because you have to give them a redemption arc. I think that that's how it's pronounced. I also listened to the audiobook just to learn it. We got another sprint. We're on it. Got my poetry book out for ebook last night. So yay, Rachel. That's so awesome. JC's frustration is just part of the fun of this
at all. Try to help you out.
Another one. Y'all just putting stuff in here just to make me say stuff. It's my final brain cell. Not frustration, even just trying to help Tiffany out there. Thank you very much, because hopefully we are almost at the end, but I see that thing popping up over there. Rachel, really, why?
See, I'm trying to be helpful. They are not.
Let's waste another 5 seconds. Look, cookies. Y'all. Savion, no. Savion. That's what I do, all right? And I quip things, and people get a few seconds of joy. And there we go. We are at the end. And I know that another comment popped up, but it's going to have to wait until after the next sprint. Okay.
It's a test.
Here's the first prompt.
Y'all are too funny. Y'all are too
Rachel
funny.
literally put this
We are
comment
in the
depression.
month of Luck of the Eilish. That is
It's
a
also
really
Women's
bad
History Month,
Eilish
by the way.
accent.
It's also Women's History Month.
I know that will be the prompt for next week, or for the next short
Yeah.
story. But y'all are still just adding comments. I see you. But the prompt is write a story that hinges on the outcome of a coin flip. It can be like it can start with a coin flip. It can end with a coin flip. It could be sports related. It could be love related. It could be the coin eats somebody's brain. I don't know. Maybe there's a head on the head of the coin. Maybe the coin flip is do we kill them or do we not kill them? I don't know. Options is what you have. So yes, we normally do at least 2 30-minute sprints. We might do 3. I don't know. I spent a whole bunch of time reading all y'all comments and wasting the 6 seconds and the 2 seconds.
Say John's 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish,
blue fish.
I can't. I'm gonna pull up a timer. It can, maybe that's how you
Chicken donkey.
Chicken donkey. Yay, more cookies.
Is this your book, Rachel?
Let's get ready to stumble.
No, I think
good?
that's just
oh, maybe because I know that's St. Patrick's Day. So
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you didn't. The coin flip is whether or not to buy more books. The coin is double-sided. We're buying books.
The answer is always buy more books. Buy more books.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, yeah, St. Pat.
Oh, maybe she meant let's get ready to stumble because St. Patty's Day is the day people get drunk.
Yep.
So they stumble out.
Yes. We're not awake enough for this.
Yeah, I'm about to go make me some coffee like right now.
I need to go refill my coffee.
All right, we have 30 minutes. This is one of my new timers provided by the lovely Miss Laura Nettles.
Yay!
And we are going to, in 3, 2, 1, do that dang thing.
As in get coffee? Yes.
hello, everybody. We're back, back, back.
Whoop,
We're
whoop.
back again. We're back, 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 back again. Yeah, that's all I got. I had so much fun.
Yay!
That took a whole nother turn than what I had thought of when I kind of came up with the idea of the beginning line. And I was like, look at what you did, old girl, in the story that I have no idea who you are, but I'm liking you. So, yeah.
Awesome. I got 460 words.
Very nice. I have no idea what I got. Oh. I got like 500. So, woohoo.
Yes.
Yeah. Quick question for you guys. If it's a specific company or school or business, do you feel it's okay to use the name in your stories?
I used the name Jello in one of my stories.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't use Disney per se,
Whoa.
but like, I don't know. Like, a lot of people call tissues Kleenex because that's the brand, and everybody
Right.
calls it Kleenexes. But I don't know. I think it just depends. It can also like date your story, but
I use Northwestern, like the college.
okay.
But when I wrote it, I was like, ooh, or should I do a different name, like make up a college or something? But I was like, I really liked the Northwestern because I felt like it put the character in the middle, Midwest. It kind of grounded what she was thinking, kind of, in a moment. And so, but I always, every time something comes up and I need to use something, I'm always hesitant. I'm like, do I use that name or do I get kind of like
If it's the name of a
random
college,
with it?
I would pick one that I'm familiar with so that I can get my facts more straight. So people won't be like, that's not what that layout is in that school. So
Well, in all fairness, it's really more the father is flipping a coin to see which school she's going to. And she was accepted to Northwestern, a state school, and another school she applied to as a backup. So it's not really like we're at Northwestern. Literally, it's mentioned twice. And then we're done. So that's why I was like, I feel like it's okay.
yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Nia said, I try not to. I find that with colleges, an author got a lot of pushback about her experience versus other people's experience there. Okay.
But if you're just naming it.
However, she said if there won't be any on campus, I think that's fine. There's not really. I just say, okay, the first year was the worst year of my life. I got none of the classes that I wanted. My roommate showed up and then promptly dropped out after 2 weeks, leaving me to pay for the whole dorm or find someone else. Spanish kicked my butt, and I got a D, which pulled down my GPA for the first semester and put my scholarship at risk. And the one boy that I liked ended up dating the one friend I had made on campus. The second year didn't get any better, and by year 3, I was done. So I don't really talk about on campus. I just pretty much destroyed her whole experience.
You're so kind.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's fun though.
Yay.
So yeah, let's see what everybody else did in the Chatteroonies. If I can get back, okay. because I started because really, Rachel, this comment is a distraction. Y'all are so funny. We're viewers. That's helpful. And this one is a test. Like Rachel, you're killing me. You're killing me. Joanne needed to get into revision mode. So curious if you figured that out. And Eva told me to just get to the comments of the yellow after this spread. So we're gonna maybe give that a yeah.
That sounds good.
Although Nia did call everybody. Joanne did say I love the prompt. I might do this part for the second chapter of Project Sugar Inspired.
Nice.
And then Eva also said, ooh, this is fun. I can use this in my story. So glad that this prompt worked out for people for what it is you're writing, or if you decided to write random stuff. And she also said my coin is going to be magical. So yay. But I mean, you're fairyland, so that completely makes sense. Savion also wanted to let us know that he is not in seminary. All of his training is through his church. But his minor was religion prior to leaving his university. And technically, he was a history major, which is always cool because I love history. Gwenna made it. So, and added her muhahaha and some virtual hugs. So everybody said hello to Gwenna. Joanne asked how it was going. Some more hellos. Some how are you feelings? Glad to know that today has been surprisingly and suspiciously good.
Suspicious.
That continues without the suspicious. And okay, so most of that sprint was my dealing with a mom emergency, which is a non-emergency. My teammate has it handled now. Whew. Okay, good. I'm shocked to see it was all within one sprint. That's always good. Delaria wrote 463 words. That is
nice.
Awesome. Victoria, okay, now that I've started working on this, it's actually quite fun. Yay! Just because it's due Friday. Completely understand that statement. 367 words before the 5-year-old drama. I hope everything is okay there. I know it was a non-emergency mom emergency, but no, we're good. I finished writing my blog post that sprint. Can finally post that up. Woo, awesome. And I got a cup of tea. Awesome. Looks like someone else got a cup of coffee. They look very excited. Or Rubik's Cube. I think if it's like a household label. Oh, okay, yeah. This was for the question about the college. Eva asked Joanne random, but we had 2 different ice cream style places open in town at the same time last summer. Both looked similar, using these metal building shells and patio dining. Made me think of Arrivals with a love story, maybe a future book. Because you do would that still be considered the bakery? Because I know most of the stories that she's doing is more baking. So would that still be considered baking? I mean, they do bake the
bubble waffles.
Thank you. I was like the cones, the waffle cones. All I could think of is they were round and you put the ice cream.
So there's a place in Toronto called Bang Bang Ice Cream where they have cream puffs you can get your ice cream in, cinnamon rolls you can get your ice cream with, bubble waffles for the ice cream, and and they have like 6 different types of homemade cookies that you can make sandwiches with, and oh, it's so good.
Oh, I'm here for it. If there won't be any, okay, yeah, this was the on-campus thing. Yeah, also said, "LOL, that was brutal, but I think that would be fine." Just because it's a reader like myself, that give me more description than the name. Okay. The first part of that is my college. Oh, really? Did nothing but cuddles with Loki. Why did I almost say Lori? Loki is where we're going though. Anxiety, even when I'm not the one flying. So there's that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, drink a cup of tea. I know you like your chai tea. Make a cup of chai tea. Maybe that will help you kind of calm down and relax. Maybe zen. Draw a little bit. For some people, drawing relieves anxiety. You got this, Nia. He will be fine and he'll be home in no time. Hi, how are you doing? Lindsay, do I know you? Have I seen you in a chat before? If not, welcome. If
She
so,
hosts her
so-
own writing sprints.
Yeah, she's also been in our chats before.
Okay, awesome. I just apparently it's a Saturday is all I can say. It's a Saturday. I will try to write in the next sprint. Do whatever keeps you calm, Nia. Sorry to hear that. Absolutely. Disregard my last comment. My phone is sending random messages for reason. Oh, okay. Might want to talk to them about that. Actually, okay, hold on. Because I was gonna go back to that. So yeah, cone baking. Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
Roy. Yes,
He
Roy.
likes cone baking as well. I'm sorry you're feeling that way, Nia. Feel better. Absolutely. Okay, because I wanted to go back. Miss Rachel here. She did say, remember to leave reviews on her book if she made you laugh. Face heart. Which always. But she came up with this great little thing here where she said, okay, for real though, it's you and the one person you love most in the world captured by a devil, 1 and 2. One of you will live, the other will die. And you both have to decide. So which is it, heads or tails? You think if you say nothing, you can bide out time. They can't decide if no one makes a call. Then you hear beside you, heads. Ultimate betrayal. And to tie into that, is it Cal? Does go to the underworld, so it'll be more trauma on the page.
Oh.
Look at you. I was like, that is so cool. So I'm very excited to see that. I'm like, ooh, I want to know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Who dies? Who lives? Do they both live? Do they figure out a way out? What's going to happen? Nia saying thank you to everybody. We're sending more hugs and loves to Nia. I didn't type it. I pulled the chat up and it was at the bottom. Sabian. Yeah, because you don't want your phone to accidentally send a message to the wrong person. Like, we let stuff go. That could get you in trouble. You might want to work that out. This is like the end of season 1 of The Good Place. Love it. No spoilers for The Good Place if people haven't seen it, because the end of season 1 is like amazing. Ooh, I love that, Rachel. Absolutely. I have not seen The Good Place, but see, I heard quite a bit of what am I saying? I heard about it quite a bit lately. There we go. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? That is not The Good Place. That is Hamilton. Here to cause chaos, Richard. Hello. I need to listen to Hamilton again. Hamilton is always a fun choice. If you use the ultimate betrayal coin toss and get famous, remember me.
No, it's all you, Rachel.
We will. Although I feel like if you use the coin toss, maybe not the ultimate betrayal, but I feel like y'all should remember me and get famous. Remember us both. Remember.
There you go. True.
We want equal
Fair.
billing on the Academy Award stage when you're like, I'd like to thank all the people
From Saturday Shorts.
Exactly. Although, in all fairness, I mean, this isn't an academy, but I am just waiting for when Laura comes on and she's like, guys, I was nominated.
That's
Because
gonna
I
be
want
it.
thank yous for that too. Even though I did nothing, I just want them. Richard, I've written 2,000 words
Nice.
today. Way to
Very
go!
nice.
Very good. That's
Awesome.
Heck yes.
And then my comments jumped. I know, but similar. Someone lives, someone dies. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. I like it. I love. Well, but I love that song. So yeah. Hey, Richard. Absolutely. Richard has his book Price Wars. Restarting work on the second book in my Price Wars techno thriller series by book one.
Nice.
I didn't realize it was going to be a
I
series.
didn't either. That's awesome.
Look at you, Richard. Coming through. Okay, stop jumping. Someone please tell my story because I think my phone is trying to take me out. Oh, Savion. We're gonna work
reach
that
for the light. Reach for the light.
Oh, we got some more hellos for Richard and Nia.
Go,
Also,
Richard.
oven for pineapple on We're not gonna go there, Richard. We're just not gonna
I'm
go
a fan.
there.
Enjoy.
Ooh, Eva, I love that idea. There you go. You have found your people. Yes, pineapple on pizza.
God no.
Did Tiffany say she was nominated or dominated?
Of course.
Nominated, Richard. Nominated.
Coffee.
You stay out of my other stories.
Nominated or dominated, either
That
one.
was perfect timing.
Oh, Rachel, it's so good. Yeah. I'm one scene of where I thought I'd be last weekend. This story is longer than it was in my head at first. Haha. I mean, you're on screen with people who, maybe not Laura, but all the rest of us would be like, yep, we've been there. Stories longer than we planned. Laura's stories are so long.
Overrider here. Overrider.
Underwriter.
Do you ever have because I know you generally are more like drabbles as short stories. Laura, do you ever have one that you're like, oh, how did this get to be like this long?
No.
she doesn't know that problem. That's not I don't know her.
My
No.
first draft of my first book ended at like 50K, 51K. So like it was still short. I stretched it out to like 74K, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
But see, I still feel like for 50, that would have been like long for you.
it was my first thing I ever wrote.
So back in the day.
So yeah,
2018.
very interesting. I love it. How many sprints do you do? We're definitely gonna do at least one more. Richard, people give me so much flack for loving pineapple on pizza, but they're allowed to have wrong opinions.
I love it, Rachel.
Or correct.
Savion, but there isn't any light.
No, Savion, no.
JC shaking her head. I mean, you know, we shake our head a lot for you, Richard. So not just for the pineapple on the pizza.
But mostly that.
From where? I think that's about the light. From where is it's still I scrolled down and then it jumped. As I scrolled down to get to the right, like, really? Okay, Lord, I miss Richard's crazy. I'm an underwriter. Fun, Eva. I didn't know that about you. Awesome. I approve of JC's mug. Swish and a flick. She just has full length middle grade too. Again, why do you jump if I'm scrolling? Okay.
StreamYard loves it.
Laura is a new writer. Laura's not a new writer.
The first thing I wrote was 2018.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
That's still not new, though. I mean, it's crazy to think that's like almost 5 years.
That's crazy. It's crazy to think that's as long as you've been writing only, and
That too.
how, like prolific you are. I'm like, goodness.
It's always been inside of her. It's always been there.
Yep, indeed.
Waiting to come out.
Okay, but was that because then
Dormant.
that becomes a question? Was that the first, like, full
That was your
length
first.
something you'd written, or had you written like maybe like a poem, like as a kid, or
Did
like
you ever attempt anything
random
before?
small something here or there?
I started writing. I got like one chapter into a story in middle school. I did write some fan fiction in college, so I guess that counts.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
Because I'm like, because even like most of us, even if we would say like some
weren't
people obviously started
consistently.
writing like, you know, middle school, like they were writing like whole novels. But there are like, I don't think I wrote my first
None of my fan
That I would
fictions were
consider
finished
a
except for a
novel?
one shot.
or long story until college, but I did write poems and like different
Yeah,
things, like
same.
you
Yeah, I
know, in
started-
elementary and
started
like
with
in
poetry.
junior high. So that's why I asked, like, was that the actual first thing, or was there maybe some little
Right.
nuggets there?
I got a pull it up.
Just Eva, I have added more to my draft rewrite than I have removed.
Whoops.
Jesus sent me saying I can't.
Richard is too much.
Okay, so one story I wrote was
Oh,
2,300,
Mhm.
but that was with my sister, and we only got 2 chapters in, and then we abandoned it. The one that I did finish
still
is
writing
847 words.
Oh,
Another one that I started and never finished is 11K. And another one I started and never finished is 17K.
oh, nice. You got
all of
all
those
those
count.
down.
Almost
Yep,
like short
they all
story
count.
range. Or like novella type of range.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I
not
started with
long.
poetry, so you know.
I think I started I started with poetry too. When I was younger. And I don't know what made me decide to write a story. I just was like, okay.
I just recognize I'm like, oh, okay. So I was a writer when I was in 5th grade and we had detention and we had to write like 500-word essay. I got excited while everyone else grumbled. And I was like, wrote it in cursive and I got all my 500 words.
Yep.
And I was like, oh gosh, that said something.
But you know, also though, like even without writing, were you guys just storytellers? Because I used to just make up random stuff and just tell people things.
I would keep it to
Okay.
myself, but I did make up stories all the time.
Right.
So I had this friend, and we were. This is before. I was like 8 or 9, maybe 7, and we used to make up this game. I forgot what the name of the game was called, but we would make up stories on the spot, and we would just like nothing was scripted. We didn't write anything down, but we would just make up these stories and just keep making them up as we go. And our parents would be like, "Did y'all write that?" I'm like, "No, we didn't write anything down. We just came up with it on the top of our head."
Yeah.
Just storytelling.
I love the writer mind.
I used to do a talk show with my siblings.
Oh, I love that.
So I was a host and I would interview them about random things, and it was really fun. And then
Oh, that is so cool.
my depression came up too hard and it shut off all my creativity and imagination for like 10 years.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I had an episode of that for like 5 years in my 20s.
Yeah. That's when mine hit 20s too.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's the case for me. Usually, my zero drafts usually end up shorter than I'd like. This idea just felt fast in my head for some reason. Because I think it is, because you're great. Before I forget, I'm still raising money. Oh, yes. Joanne is raising money to commission art to illustrate scenes from Project Sugar and Spice. If anybody would like to donate, please do. She's got the link right there for you. Yes, Richard. Send you. I met her in 2020 though, so 2019 ? So I met her very early on. She's a natural. Yes, she was. It's all those animated things that she reads and all the different stuff that she does with the scary and the spooky and the sounds. Shannon, hello. Made friends with the like button. Can't stay in the chat because I'm attending a writing conference. We'll leave you for your watch time. Awesome. Have fun, Shannon. The first time I set out to write anything original to share with others was 2018. Laura set out to do things and does them. It's wild.
For real.
Some
She's
more
accomplished so much already. It's amazing.
I remember a list I wrote in kindergarten that said what I wanted to be. 3 things: 1 rich, 2 writer, 3 vet. I like it. Do you have animals though, Eva? Because I don't think I've ever heard you mention like having an
She has a
animal.
dog. She has a dog. I have more than one, but I know she has a dog, and she has a cat.
Okay, cool. Writer is the only one I have left. Well, there you go. So yeah, I mean that I'm after. I'm not rich or a vet, and I'm good. I used to make up stories and then make my friends act them out. I used to be a bossy friend.
I had the bossy friend who would tell us to make shows and do different dance recitals in the neighborhood, and yeah, good times. Oh, that was you?
We
You were the bossy friend.
we were at a friend's house because my parents went to Hawaii without us kids, and so we were there for like a week, and they had a camcorder, and so we created a TV show complete with commercials that we made up.
Okay, that is freaking awesome.
I love the commercials.
That is so.
Yeah.
I love that you guys did the commercials.
My brothers and I played house hunters with my dollhouse. I loved house hunters, so I'm here for this all the way.
We dressed up the littlest kid in his dino onesie, and he was Godzilla, and we built like a city for him to destroy.
Oh my god!
Filmed it.
That is, I love that.
So good. My cousins would have loved that because Godzilla was one of his absolutely favorite movies. I think it was so formatic that we could easily recreate the entire show. That's when my parents realized they watched it too much.
Because you guys in the background were just
We're a
absorbing
natural leader, not bossy.
Ah,
Exactly. I agree with
Yeah.
that statement. It's not that we're bossy, we're just natural leaders. There you go.
Mhm.
I need to figure out this Bella thing.
Would
but
your
I've
friends
always-
agree with that statement?
When I tell them to, yes. I need to figure out this Bella thing. But I've only got 3 brain cells, and 2 of them are making a blanket fort.
Oh, I used to love blanket forts.
My poor room would be I'd like from the ceiling fan try to tie
There we go.
different
2 cats.
sheets. Oh, 2
I
cats.
mean, there was at least 1 cat and
Okay.
dog.
In y'all 20s, Lord, please let me finish 2 or 3 books first. The creativity is gonna get shut off. It's true.
There's always
It
something
is really
called
true.
a quarter life crisis.
But sometimes you can write better. And for me, writing actually helped in my depression. So that's when
My fan fiction
wrote.
was written. It was just trauma dumping.
I think
that's
that
when I was
my
like
like
reading.
my poetry in
so much.
elementary or in middle school was more out of depression and like
Mm.
trauma.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
had to get a
My
lot of things
poetry-
out. I had to get a lot of things out. That's for that poetry.
My
Yeah.
poetry when I was younger the same. But in my 20s it was more reading to escape.
And actually, I would say I was less depressed in my 20s, but for some reason, I don't like it felt more depressive or more heavy.
Mm.
And I think that's what cut off
Probably the adulting added to.
Yeah, and
Right.
because sometimes when
Yeah.
you're a child living in the trauma, you don't exactly realize what kind of trauma you're living through. And when you're 20,
very true.
you start to realize it. It starts to hit you like, oh, I lived through a lot. Like,
Yeah. So, and a beta fish.
Oh, I used to have a beta fish. I love
Same.
it.
Bye, Joanne.
Bye, Joanne.
Me as well. My high school friends called it my underdeveloped theater kid persona. I love it. Joanna's laughing at us, of course. I made my siblings play Sims before Sims was a thing. I draw a town on big cardboard boxes, build Lego houses, and drive Hot Wheel cars. I love that for you, Nia. I absolutely love that. Depression was middle school. It comes back. Yeah, depending on how you deal with it and what happens, it can come back. So if you can, deal with it. Live from our advice. Before I forget, I'm still raising money to commission. Oh, yeah, this was the same thing. The donate for Joanne. Have a great day, everyone. going to wash and get my hair done. Have fun, enjoy. Alrighty, guys. We are gonna do another sprint. I will leave the prompt up if you want to continue your story, if you want to start something new, or if you're working on whatever it is you're working on. By all means, take the time, do what needs to be done, and in 3, 2, 1, do the dang thing.
Gotta restart my horror music, dang it.
And that's why we love Laura.
That and a million other reasons.
Go, Joanne, go. why do I just kind of like want the ending on repeat? You know, just like chilling here with my fan and my candle and just the little thunder and the lightning.
Well, there's another newer timer that has rain falling that Laura did that I absolutely adore, and it's all trickling down on the pavement, and you hear the occasional thunder, and it's glorious.
It's a 30-minute one.
Huh?
It's a 30-minute one.
Yeah, that one. And before that one was the 45-minute one. So,
So yes, they're just so fun. I love it.
yeah,
Oh.
it's like super sunny here, but I'm like, I like the cozy sounds.
Although that was my sounds set yesterday or the day before that. We had like some crazy rainstorms going
I
on.
heard. Yeah.
So before I jump into what everybody did or how everything went, CB, who has been lurking, posted a question real fast. How long would it take to fly 2,512 miles at Mach 2? It's 4-story. And is there a way to simplify that so that a 40-year-old with a primary school education can understand it?
I don't even understand.
I don't know what Mach 2 is. Yeah, I don't understand. As soon as the numbers started, I was like, huh?
No, and the funny thing is I read that totally wrong. I thought it said fly 2,512 miles at March 2nd. And I'm like,
Okay.
what?
Okay, I'm so glad I'm not the only one that saw March.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, how
Not
does
alone.
that factor in that it's March 2nd?
Oh,
My brain even more so was broken. My brain was like,
Not alone, Des. I saw March too. I was like, March.
why is that specific?
well, I put it up because I was hoping Nia was still here because I know she came up with her own light speed. So she may have a better idea than the rest of us.
True.
My only suggestion, and I don't even know if it would be on there, is I know like the what is it?
Okay, Mach 2 is 1,534.5 miles an hour.
2 hours. A little over. Look at Laura coming through with the Google.
Hey, yeah. I haven't even known what to
like the Blue Angels or the Thunderbirds because I know they
Sometimes you gotta
fly
be real
around
specific
that
with Google.
time frame.
Yeah, true. Nice. Okay.
So hopefully that helps.
Nia is here. She said I did come up with my own. Sorry, I wasn't watching the chat.
Yeah, because she threw me off with when she started talking about her own light speed. I was like, "Really, Nia? Your own light speed? That's awesome." Yeah, there she is. I did come up with my own. Sorry, I wasn't watching the chat. You're awesome. He was like, maybe 2 minutes. And then she goes, "Oh, I wasn't close."
Oh, I love it.
So yes, how did you guys do for that one?
439 words.
Yes.
In the same.
Are you doing the prompt or are you doing something fun? Oh, I love it.
I can read it to you if you want.
Ooh.
Of course. Oh, I'm sorry. As I speak for Tiffany, sorry.
Well, let me go through the comments just in case anybody, because I know a couple of people left. So let me go through the comments and then we'll do read time. How about you? Two down there.
Yeah, I, funny enough, wrote a scene using the prompt that I'm going to add to my ghostwriting project. So it worked out.
I'm going to ask for details later.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
But I think I have an idea of
How does this play into that?
Actually, I'll put it back. I think I have an idea of how I would have incorporated it, and I'm curious if you're incorporating it. So yeah. Miss JC, did you do anything?
Oh, I was editing the video and making my
Always
lunch.
good.
Productive.
I'm great with that. All right, I'm gonna go through the comments. Hopefully, style, and we will see where we end up. Okay, so Eva started off with, oh my goodness, they're about to walk into the fantasy part of the story. Finally, yes.
Yay!
And then she said, also, I sprint through breaks and break through sprints. My brain is on a different timeline. Hello. And 3,100 words for the day so far.
Nice.
I'm going to find
Wow.
food and take a gaming break. Thanks for the sprints and chats in case I don't make it back before you're gone, but I already know that she does.
Yep.
So, Joanne had the greatest bye-bye. Oh, and happy sprinting, everyone. Okay, now I need to get going. Bye, everybody. She was just like hanging out. It was great. Delaria wrote 750 words in total, which was my goal. Awesome. So now I'm signing off. Thank you so much, guys. This was such a nice sprint. Or live stream. I let them know that we are here every other Saturday and every other Thursday. So hopefully we will see you again.
During the week.
And everybody sprint. Laura doesn't sprint except for during mostly
she's-
like in case
she
somebody
pops up
wants
in
to
hours.
or writer thons. But she does sometimes sprint, and she has great videos and lots of content and all types of awesome stuff, plus a Ko-fi page where you can read some of her work. So go check her out. Yes. Okay. My new post is officially up now. Do something I should probably write. JC asked where
I
the
wanna
post
know.
was, but I don't think I saw if she posted that yet or they
No.
posted that yet. So let us know. Dodley Ryder came in. Hello. Happy
Hello.
Saturday to you. We had CB's question. Eva did make it back because she said, just I forgot I had a game open and started writing again, and then the rain made me think my game was messing up. So we love messing you up there, Eva. Got the draft over 15K and over 3,500 for the day now.
Here we go.
Nice.
Math is my downfall, so sorry.
Same.
I don't
And I
know.
think this
That's
is
okay.
Homer Simpson, not Tony Stark. Let's see, that was where you asked about the blog again. That was Eva saying that. Okay, maybe 2 minutes. CB, I tried Googling it. I'm a doofus. I got 130, then started looking at 11 crown and Elfin Crown, maybe, and thinking who I should ask to get me one. Birthday is coming up.
Ooh.
Just Eva. Oh, wasn't close. LOL. Way to go, Laura, with the info. Woo! It's a Quinjet. Okay. Got about halfway. You know, my father works with people who do planes and who were in the Air Force. I feel like I should know what a Quinjet is, and
It's from the Avengers.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. 'Cause I was like, I don't have a clue. Like they're gonna take my wannabe pilot card.
If you've seen the first Avengers, it's the thing that they're flying when Thor takes Loki out of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Got about halfway through reading and taking notes on this. Awesome. Well, I need to know how long my people would be trapped in the spaceship. Of course, I know that's why we came up with the light speed. We'll hopefully finish later today and outline tomorrow. Thanks. I'm assuming that's to Laura and all the rest of us. Took Loki for a walk and relaxed, but now we'll try to write. Awesome sauce.
Yes.
CB got 205 words. Way to go.
Yeah.
Rachel, I figured it out. Go one functioning brain cell. Woohoo! Now I look through my shelf whips and see who is the chosen one. Awesome. The hilarious part is most shelf work is 40 to 50K words, but I have no memory of what I was doing. Is it evil if I make like 30 episodes and then never finish?
Oh my gosh, for Bella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe not, but then I'm like, no,
No,
yeah,
that would be evil.
Oh, okay. Next month, April 16th. Oh my gosh, Sabian, you're such a baby.
That'll be 21.
21. One of my
Okay.
characters in the thing that I'm writing just turned 21. So yay! Alrighty. And I got through all of the chat. So now we can listen to Laura read her wonderful story.
It's not done yet.
We don't care.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Am I gonna need my blanket?
Not yet.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't judge this.
Oh, wait, hold on, real quick. Which comments did you leave, La? That are being
Maybe it
hidden?
was a link, and so she can't post a link.
Oh, okay. Let me go in and I will add it for you while Laura reads.
The dingy hallway was cut by rays of light slicing through the dreary atmosphere.
Dust danced in macabre waltzes, entering the rays of the moon before flitting out of them again into the shadows of the unknown. Dorian wished he had a candle to help him see into the corners where the darkness seemed to move, to watch him. Still he pressed on. At the end of the corridor, a heavy wooden door shaped like a veiled bride loomed large, the entrance to the honeymoon suite. Visions of what may really have transpired in there swirled in Dorian's mind, mental images of lace-stained red, skeletons in a lover's embrace, and ethereal phantoms replaying their demise. He had to know. The dark polished wood was cool to the touch of his bare hand as he reached his destination. Small etchings of runes caught at his dragging fingers, their meanings lost to him, but obviously important to whomever took the time to carve them deep into the ebony hardwood. Were they to keep others out, or contain whatever was inside, or something else entirely? Taking a breath, Dorian turned the brass handle, finely tooled with the face of a cherub. This would end tonight. The backdraft of cold, released air bled out into the now open chamber, smelling of must and lightning. The hair on the back of Dorian's neck stood on end, goose flesh awakening along his arms. He shouldn't go in there, but he needed to. His nightmarish visions of the past, of this place, could only be put to rest once he knew the truth. But was that rest worth putting his soul at risk? Maybe. If he continued without sleep, his visions would keep bleeding into the waking world as well as the realm of dreams. He wouldn't really be living, but just trying to survive in a constant state of not knowing what was real or phantom, having no appetite for the things of the world like food or water, being a shell of his former self. But if he did go in, would he be consumed by the phantoms? He could be consumed either way. He placed a hand in his pocket to warm it while standing there in indecision. There was something solid in there, with his hand. Drawing it out, he saw it was a coin, a small 5-pence piece. A chill ran down his spine. Could he let something so innocuous decide his fate? It had been a compounding of small decisions that had led him all the way to this godforsaken manor. What was one more? The coin was light on his thumb as he flicked it into the air, head over tails it revolved, landing squarely on his palm. He entered the doorway. It was just as he had seen in vision. Large windows with the curtains drawn, a king-sized bed across from the ornate stone fireplace, and a chandelier with dead candles hanging in the center. Cobwebs stretched like moth-eaten lace, caked in dust and mummified fly carcasses. There were no skeletons embracing, or otherwise, upon the embroidered duvet. The ribbons and floss were sewn in familiar patterns of florals and brocade, yet there were no occupants. He had seen with such clarity not hours before. The smell of dust being hit by lightning would not ease his mind. Gently he touched the bed covers. The mattress was indented, as if doomed lovers had reposed there for decades before their removal. Had they been taken or awakened? The doors slammed shut behind him and the stumps of the candles flared with flames. Heat burst from the now lit grate of the fireplace, the explosive snaps and pops of burning wood sounding in the air. The dust lifted off every surface, as if snow was being recalled back into the heavens before disappearing into nothing. All was pristine. As pristine as the woman in her 20s, now seated upon the chair at the powdering station. Her golden hair fell in waves, so long it nearly touched the imported rugs and furs insulating the floorboards. Heart in his throat, Dorian wanted to close his eyes, to not see what would transpire as he had already seen in vision countless times. But no, he had to see this through, lay this poor creature to rest. The woman's hummed melody was melancholy as she moved the boar's hairbrush through her locks. She looked up into the mirror straight at Dorian. "My love," she said. Pure ice filled Dorian's body as the ghost of the husband stepped through him, crossing the floor to stand beside his new bride. He was older than she, but his reverence for her was clear in his eyes. Leaning down, the man kissed along the woman's exposed neck, where her hair had been pulled to the side to brush. "Shall we?" he asked. Don't do it." Dorian's chest ached for what he knew was coming, the inevitable. He reached out to try and turn the man to him, talk some sense into him, but mortal hand slipped right through the specter. A specter doomed to relive his end once more. Inevitable. Unchangeable. Despair shrouded itself around Dorian as he watched helplessly. What was the point? How could he bring about a change to the fates he couldn't even touch them? That's it.
Oh my gosh.
You
Laura!
did that in this street. How do you do? How do you do that? Like
That,
Wow.
oof. Yes, right? Oh yeah. 5.
I'm
That,
amazed.
that is so good. And I'm so curious to know what the heck was about to happen.
Octavia
Right?
said, okay, I'm going to retire from my writing career. Memories Beside the Sink will be my last and only release story.
Yes, Laura makes you feel like you need to retire.
You know
Oh,
what?
that's
It's
so
a
good.
turn of phrase. Like, it's just so good.
She's just so prolific. Like,
And I really got it. Was it Dorian Gray?
No,
Okay,
it's Dorian, but it's not Dorian Gray.
I feel like this is Dorian. She's going to go Dorian Gray. I feel like it's Dorian Gray. But then by the time you got into everything, I was like, no, it's not Dorian Gray. It's not. Who is it? I don't know.
I want to know all the things. I have so many questions.
Talented.
it's
Absolutely.
so good, Laura. I
So
mean,
good. I love that.
It
And
was
that's-
really
and that's unfinished, so I can only imagine.
all
when
from
you
a
finish
flip of a coin.
right?
And that's
I love that.
I
That's
didn't
so
know what
good.
to write because I've already done a coin flip story, so I was like, I'll just start with the whole way. Okay, let's just try the whole way. I'm listening to gothic horror music, so let's go gothic. Okay.
Yes. It was so exactly that. It's so
But
good. I
see,
could picture it.
this is what I love about like the writer mind. Absolutely, that was incredible, Laura. Is that I just started my career today. You were so funny.
Yeah, we love
Um,
Laura.
It's because like Laura goes there. Des is like, oh, it can go into this. You had Rachel who was like, oh, two people go to get captured by the devil and comes up with something. And mine is a father who based their whole family's lives on a coin. So it's like you get such different stuff. It's so
Very
great.
different.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yay.
Yay! I can't wait to see how that ends.
For real.
I do. And yes, we are going to do this for forever, Savion. So, I mean, you'll be 40 and we'll still be saying the same thing.
Pretty much.
When I reach my age, I'm called a baby. Yes, get used to it. And speaking of 40, CB just turned 40 in September. It's nice not to be the youngest in a stream for a change. What streams are you in? Because I feel like you're like right here with all of us.
Yeah. We're in the range.
What's going on there? So I really want to know. And La also put their website in. So if you
Nice.
want to sign up for the newsletter that just dropped during the stream,
Ooh.
go check that out. So there we go.
Excellent.
You laughing was just made public. You're welcome. So yes, we are gonna call it oh, Richard.
I believe you.
You know, one of the things that I love about some of the things that I see with British people who are talking about food is that it's always like the same way you would describe a good-looking person or like furniture. It's like, oh, it was lovely. It was gorgeous. You know, it's brilliant.
Oh my God.
It's never just like, oh, it was good. It was tasty. Like, no. Like, I absolutely love it. It's so great. Yay. I'm the youngest person in my knitting group and both of my writing groups. Okay.
Oh.
I can
Oh,
get that. I am I do have a knitting group as well, and I'm not the youngest, but I'm pretty close. So yeah, I get that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know CB was
I
British.
didn't know. I know.
Scotland. Yeah, this too. Also, that meal was handsome. Often said.
Really?
I'm
Oh
watch
wow.
British shows. They all the time. It's like the best thing. I'm like, it's like how you would describe people or like a house or furniture. It's like It's like great. I absolutely love it. I adore it.
Nice.
So let's see. I know we all did intros. Does anybody have an outro they want to do? Anything they want to plug? Anything coming on?
Uh,
The knitting group is spinning a good yarn.
Oh, Richard.
I had a story come out on a podcast yesterday. Podcast is Tales to Terrify, and my story is called Monster of Calumnia. So that's fun. It's a flash fiction.
Aren't you a moderator, Laura?
I have no idea.
Look, maybe not.
Making
Okay,
it
try
go
to
to
put it
YouTube.
in the chat,
I'm
and
in
if
the
you
chat.
like the link in the chat, and if not, then I will make you one because I'm pretty positive you are, but I don't think you've typed anything in the chat today, so I can't tell. I do know next month both Laura and Des are hosting for the Write-a-thon. I'm not
I'm
even
not a
gonna
moderator.
Gasp.
Oh,
Am I? Am I? I'm not. And then I am.
Oh. Okay. Well, we see you. If
Right,
anyone
the
is
blog.
interested, on my blog, I have a short story that's an erotica romance.
Romanticy. Ooh.
I know, but be
I've
aware.
already signed up to receive my my blog.
I don't know if I know what NSFW means.
Not safe for work.
Oh, gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. I was like, I generally know these things. You're not either, Sammy? I don't know who's who anymore. You know what? I will be honest, what throws me off.
When they messed up.
Yeah. Literally,
Oh,
like
that's
that's why I
true,
don't know.
yeah.
Because I know I'm like, I could have sworn I've made like different people moderators. And then again, like JC said, when they took the other channel, I don't know who's a moderator and who's not.
Mhm. Yeah.
So there's been plenty because I think for a while, even like Des, I think you weren't a moderator for a while. And I want to say Eva was, or not Eva, Nia wasn't either for a while. And I was like, yes, you are. I was like, are you? I'm like, you are. I know you are.
YouTube tells me otherwise.
I know I did it. I'm sure I did it. Oh, Richard, are you hosting? I am part of the
Ooh.
weekend relay, and don't call it.
Don't call it.
Are you hosting too? Because we'll shout you out as well. This
Yeah.
is Laura's story. By all means, go check it out. Give her some love. Let everybody know, like, woohoo!
I'm also going to
If
be
anybody's, oh, sorry.
on a panel for a writing conference on March 25th at like
Ooh.
1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh,
Wait a minute, isn't that the day that you're hosting your stream too?
That's not till 6 at night.
Okay.
You didn't listen to that?
I'm trying to find it.
Okay. Also, if anyone's looking for sprints, when we get off Jessica's sprint, the Hex Library.
Ah, sweet. Yeah. And
Okay,
later on today, if you are a Twitch type of person, I will be on Twitch streaming twitch.tv /Desiree M. Ortega.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I was looking at something else. Okay.
Say thought. Say thought.
Thought, not the other
Oh.
one.
I thought you said the other one, the thought. I was like,
No.
well, we call it a thought. Wait a minute.
And Richard apparently is
What's
streaming
our
Best of
thought?
British social
Ooh.
spread, which should be
Nice.
fun because I think you guys did a British sprint, one of the other ones, didn't you? And you guys talked about like some of the
Ooh.
best British authors and a couple other different things. Because I remember, because I was like, nobody's mentioning the dude that wrote Sherlock Holmes.
I love when the British author tubers get together.
I know, I do too. So absolutely, everybody go check them out. When is that weekend relay event? I'm doing Millwordy, and I would like to get my pre-nano project finished. It's the 25th
March
and the
26th.
26th.
Yeah.
But is it the 24th? Does it start the
No,
24th?
no,
25th? Okay, so the 25th and the 26th of March. So
Yes.
you will be right in time for Nano, yeah, because Nano would start about 5 days later, 6 days later. So yeah, you'll be right on time.
So they don't have it up yet that I can see,
Oh.
but
Really,
I
I
am
saw it.
no.
Did we? No.
The thing that I'm in.
The other thing, the panel that she's on.
Well, just keep us.
Oh, okay. I was like, I saw the piece.
So
When
it's
you get a
from
link.
12:30 to 1:30. Plotting versus pantsing: a false dichotomy.
Okay,
Ooh.
It's from story crafting sessions.
Okay.
awesome. Because I saved it to my read later so that I wouldn't lose it. Because legitimately, I will lose everything.
Victoria, I think 4:30. So just so you know, I think 4:30 is when.
Okay. Oh, is this the what time
Yeah.
that you're streaming today? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. My lord, why? Because we Wilkin,
Easter.
Arthur Conan Doyle ref in there, which is really funny because I've literally only seen one Sherlock that I like. But hey, but I'm always the person that's like, there's no Sherlock.
I have a couple DVDs of the Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes,
Oh,
like the old black and white ones.
those have
I
to
feel
be
like it would be the
good.
same as me mentioning who's the one that does Bond?
Daniel Craig.
No, yeah.
the writer.
The writer.
Wasn't Bond a book?
I just heard it somewhere.
I forgot who.
Oh,
I can't remember.
I think I just discovered that they were books. I was like, really?
I have actually never seen a Bond movie.
Have I? I may have when I was little, but
Yeah, no.
it's been a long
And
time.
it's very funny because when they come out, I always want to go see it. And I'm like, oh, I should see it. And I'm like, wait, but hold on. Maybe I should start at the beginning. So I should start at the beginning. But then do I start with, wait a minute, do I start new beginning? Because it's like, what am I thinking? Like whoever the actor is. So like, should I start with the Daniel Craig movies? No, I should go all the way back to like Sean Connery. But no, wait a minute. Maybe I should do this. Well, hold on. I should look and see which ones are duplicates because I know some of them are the same. But what if they're not? And I go through this whole
the
thing.
rabbit hole. The
Never
rabbit
mind,
hole.
I'll just-
And then by the time you're done, you're too exhausted to even decide what to do.
Pretty much. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done. Okay. So yeah. What are we waiting for?
She might have been waiting.
Oh, okay. The weekend the clocks go forward 1 hour on this side of the pond.
I forget that.
Oh, because I was like, don't they go forward this weekend? Next
Is
weekend.
The
It's
20.
next weekend.
Wait a minute.
It's the 12th.
Is it the 12th? I thought it was the 20 something.
For us, it's like the 12th. I didn't know we were different. I didn't know that they go back or forward on different sides of the world at different days.
Neither did I.
12, yeah.
Interesting.
That's just confusing. Why do we do that?
Yes, it is. Oh, that reminds me, clocks in the time
Nice.
zones that obey DST changes next weekend. So yeah, next weekend. So there you go.
Mm.
Dichotomy, a good word.
Yes.
It is a good word. Thank you. Let's see. Nano starts the following weekend, and Easter is the weekend after that. True statements. Fun fact: in chronological terms, the UK is the center of the known universe, as all time zones are referred to from GMT. Well, also because of the Greenwich, right? Because the Greenwich is like the center. That's where the G comes from. Isn't that it?
I think so.
Sure.
Ian Fleming. There you go. The 007. Thank you. You're welcome. Fun fact: Ian Fleming also wrote the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang,
I love that movie.
which I did not know, but I do love that
I haven't
movie.
seen it since like, woof.
Great fun.
Oh my
Me
god,
neither,
Pierce
but I
Brosnan.
still know the songs.
Nice.
Pierce Brosnan was my Bond as a 90s kid. Awesome.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yep.
The 90s that were only 10 years ago.
Mhm.
If that's how you want to count it,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
We'll let you have that, Rich.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel about Doctor Who. I feel like I would love it, but I have no clue where to start or where to watch it. I just started with the new Who when I started watching Doctor Who.
Eccleston.
I keep saying I'm gonna go back and watch the old Who, but I just never have, especially because I don't remember where it's available and I don't want to pay for it.
Mhm.
Yep, different weeks. And it's the opposite in the winter. Good Lord.
Interesting.
We are first in winter. So yes, correct, Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
GMT is Greenwich mean time. Why mean?
I think it's like a median.
How about not
middle.
middle? Yeah, like why
Oh.
don't we go middle time? I have problems. Classic Who is fun. See, that's what my uncle says. So I always say I need to go back and watch it, but I just never do. We're gonna get through these comments and then call it an afternoon. I
Okay,
agree
so
with 90.
Tom Baker was the fourth Doctor Who,
Uh-huh.
and he would eat these candies called jelly babies, which are like jelly bean gummies shaped like swaddled babies that
Oh,
are
wow.
popular in England. And so the actor, he'd be eating jelly babies, and in one of the storylines, like he helps out a civilization eating his jelly babies, goes back, and then he comes back again like centuries later. And like, there's myths about him as a baby eater. Like, it was amazing. Like, totally like, it was amazing.
That
He
is
eats
awesome.
babies.
And just to keep us on our toes,
I love-
we got Ania.
Hello, friend.
I kept waiting. I'm like, oh, well, they're just going to keep talking, so I might as well go on and talk because I wanted to say hi to everybody. We do this sometimes where we just wait just so we can just say hey really quick. And I'm like, you're just going to keep talking. So
No, I'm going to go through the comments. I
Everybody.
promise I'm going to be done. Everybody's going to go. Okay, Richard, the special effects, I'm sure, are a bit ropey from
Just wrap someone
like
in bubble
Classic
wrap.
Who.
Of course, they're an alien.
Right. Let's see. Richard is more like, never mind. Mean as an average. Oh, okay. Then why not mid? I'm still trying to not make it sound mean. I started from David Tennant with Doctor Who.
that's a good
Tennant's
place to
always.
start, actually.
Yes, he is a wonderful Doctor Who.
Richard, you hit Richard's
Jelly
nostalgia.
babies. Jelly babies are revolting.
Okay, I was
sorry.
part of the Doctor Who club at my college, and we imported
they
jelly
revolting?
babies.
And they're actually like little swaddled babies?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Would you like a jelly baby? I'm probably the only British person who doesn't like jelly babies.
Oh.
Wow.
Now I gotta come to Britain and try a jelly baby. Can we talk about old Doctor Who for a couple of your
Hours.
Oh,
Hours.
hours.
You meant-
Hours. Yep.
If
We
we
can do
hadn't
that.
already been here for a couple of hours, yeah. We could, because I'm sure we could go on and on and on. All right, guys. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you had a wonderful afternoon. I hope you got a bunch of stuff done, whatever it was that you needed to get done. And I hope you have a great day. Don't forget, Des, who's now way over there, is streaming on Twitch if you have Twitch. I've heard rumors that somebody else, Nia, is going to come streaming on Twitch sometime soon. And
I'm going to be back soon. Yeah. Exactly.
someone else might jump in. So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Richard. We always like to have
This
fun.
was fun. Yes, we like it.
So we will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend, and see you Monday for Right by the Moon, Tuesday for Night Right, Wednesday for Right to Be, and Thursday for PJs and Scribbles. Okay, I think that's everybody. And
Well,
And you'll see Laura all over the place.
Yeah, Laura will be around.
She's on Twitch. She's on YouTube. You turn on your YouTube or your Twitch, and she's probably there somewhere.
I agree. Richard and British friends should just send us jelly babies because now we want to try them. We do it
I'm
on a stream. It would
curious.
be fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. See you later. Bye.